A train station consists of one or more than one platform serving only trains for passengers in order to get to their destination. There are different facilities at train stations such as toilets, lifts, stairs, and ticket machines for passengers to top up their card or collect a ticket or buy a ticket in order to get to the destination. There are other great things found at train stations, but in this video, we're going to find the problems that I find at train stations. Here we go. I recorded a video of train activity at West Ealing at night to show you guys two of the stations on the Elizabeth line that has West at the beginning of the station name. And there was a woman who approached me asking me if West Ealing was Hamwell, and I told her and helped her get to her destination. But she did ask two other people after she asked for my assistance, which is a problem I find at train stations, that is staff not being present, which leads to people getting lost, looking for the right lines, trying to get to their destinations. Another problem is rush hour. There are different problems during rush hour. Let's start with filling up platforms during rush hour when you have to get somewhere for a specific time. Another problem is how people wait and board trains. They do it in an unsafe way. People stand where they think and know where the train doors will be, and they just board the train in an unsafe way, filling it up to the most. Let's fill it up until it gets busy. There's people who don't listen to announcements, which leads to people breaking rules, such as smoking. I do rarely see people smoke cigarettes, and I haven't seen anyone talk to staff or text the British Transport Police. I don't do it because I'm scared to snitch. And you know what they say, snitches get stitches, and that's threatening. There's also other announcements that people don't listen to, which is don't obstruct the doors, which I see people sometimes do because they want to get home. They want to get to their destination. They want to get to where they plan to go to for a specific time. And there's also another announcement that I don't listen to. It's similar to the obstructing the doors, which is not leaning against the platform screen walls and doors on the Elizabeth line to cause delays. People who live around London and use the Elizabeth line to get to work or to any destination more than using the tube know and probably saw these kind of people doing this, and they don't care. They don't listen to those announcements. There are people who, I haven't seen people who do listen. Maybe this week I'll see that happen. Who knows? Only just seeing stations with just stairs, Aldgate and Aldgate East, if you know the exact layout of those stations, have only stairs and no lifts, which does cause problem to wheelchair users needing to get out of the station and not finding a lift to help them leave the station. That's the only problem that I'd like to point out for accessibility. But I don't know how much money TfL have, and if they don't have that much money, they're probably trying their best to make every station accessible. But very, 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 very soon, or maybe late 2020s or early 2030s, every station, we'll see. But maybe around those one of the two times, or all stations will have lifts and be completely accessible. You know when you're at a train station during rush hour and you have staff or announcements being played out, and at some point it gives this funny noise, like some kind of fuzzing out noise. I believe it's like a static. I don't know what the right word for it, but fuzzing out is one way to as one good way of calling that. Leads to my last problem that I put on my, one of my last problems that I put on my man map of problems at train stations was the stations with broken announcements. There is another one, which is the second last, that is stations with no announcements. And I believe Aldgate Station is the best example for this. And Aldgate East Station, we will put this as another example. So the two same examples that I've used for the accessibility section of the video, Aldgate Station and Aldgate East Station, my visit there, I found there was no announcement, and also the last problem, not enough helpful announcements to inform passengers on what they need to know, such as when the next Metropolitan line is going to go out of Aldgate, when the next train is going to go to Liverpool Street from Aldgate, or when the next train is going to go via King's Cross and Pancras from Aldgate, or when the next train to Upminster or Barking or Dagenham East. Well, they're all on the same branch, but it's helpful if they mention that as well, Aldgate East Station. And when the next train, and where it'll be going via, like when the next train via Tower Hill is going to go out of Aldgate East, and when the next Hammersmith and City line service is going to go out of Aldgate East, going via Liverpool Street, Baker Street, Paddington, and King's Cross and Pancras. People do know when the next trains are going via Victoria and via King's Cross and Pancras. They simply hear the announcements from the trains, which is useful and helpful, or they check the dot matrix indicators, I think it is specifically called, or the arrival boards that lets passengers know when the next trains are coming. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't know how much money TfL have, but if they are struggling financially, they are trying their best to do everything to ensure that every passenger has a pleasant and safe journey, and a journey they will never forget. But I would like to say thank you, TfL, for the work you have done for us and the happiness you have brought to our lives, including bringing the Elizabeth line to make quicker journeys for people, even people who are wanting to go to Heathrow Airport faster than the Piccadilly line. And, well, the Elizabeth line can't beat, and the Piccadilly line can't beat the Heathrow Express. But if they do make another line faster than the Heathrow Express to Heathrow Airport, TfL, bring it on. I would love to see that. Thank you for watching this video of me sharing my problems that I find at train stations. I would love to know what problems you find at train stations and what solution you would like to see to solve these problems that you find at train stations. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Christmas is coming 2 weeks away, I believe, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and stay warm, because it is getting cold, or very freaking cold out there. Peace out. Bye bye, guys.